Let me take you back to November 15th, 2008. Out in the Indian Ocean, about 450 nautical miles southeast of Kenya. That morning, mainstream media headlines exploded with one story. An armed group from Somalia had seized the supertanker, the Sirius Star. Some headlines read, "Pirates hijack the world's biggest oil tanker," or "Somali pirates strike far from home," "Global shock as supertanker captured." Now, let me tell you the true story. Because if you think you know what happened that day, stay with me. The world was watching a hijacking, but Somalis were watching justice, pain, and survival collide at the same time. That's the part no one explains. The day the Sirius Star was taken, global media framed it as simple piracy. But in Somalia, people saw something far more complex. And to understand their version, you need the context the world ignored. For years, Somalis felt robbed. Foreign ships fished illegally in their waters. Others dumped toxic waste along the coast. Fishermen lost their entire way of life. And no one stepped in. No navy, no protection, no one listening. So when armed groups took to the sea, locals didn't call them pirates. They would call them coast guards. Men defending Somali waters because the state had collapsed. And here's what else the headlines didn't tell you. The Sirius Star was hijacked far offshore, but the anger came from the shore. In towns like Haradire and Hobyo, people didn't celebrate the capture. They said something deeper. Now the world finally pays attention. That's the Somali version. They felt ignored, they felt exploited, and it took a multi-million-dollar tanker for the world to suddenly care about security in Somali water. Let me share something else I found. People felt that Somalis were just criminals. Somalis found themselves pushed into desperation by decades of foreign exploitation, economic collapse, and a world that abandoned them. And here's the part that opens a loop for you. If the Sirius Star looks completely different when told from the Somali side, imagine how many other African stories the world has misunderstood. This is the Africa you're not shown, but I'm here to show you.